Hello, pal number one. Welcome to your reading. Today we are taking a look at what your future spouse thinks of you and how they would describe you. Let me prop up my mic a little. Let me know if this mic sounds okay. I thought I should get a mic, but I've been listening to my recordings, and it sounds like a regular earphone microphone. But anyways, yes, so what will your future spouse think of you? How would they describe you to someone? And we'll see what comes through. I also wanted to excuse me see what maybe any references from shows or movies, how they would describe you, what kind of person they would describe you or not. Alright, and at the same time, I'd like to offer you a virtual energy healing, with your permission, of course. You can say yes or no, you can click out of the video, and with the permission of your higher self and spirit team, I have put the intention to help cleanse your energy, protect you, give you energy for anything you need. Because we are energetic beings, and it is important to not only take care of our physical health, but our energetic health. And I want to help with that, because that is definitely important. We should all know about it, but we don't. We have to be working and worried about our finances and whatnot. So I am here to help with that, because it will definitely help, especially those who are empaths. But everyone's energy affects you, whether they mean to do it or not. Their emotions and whatnot. Okay. And if you would like to join me in this energetic healing, you can start by taking a deep breath in and out. And start releasing any stagnant energy from stagnant emotions or anything that we may have picked up on. I just saw 333 on the timestamps, on the timer. Maybe you've been seeing that? You've been seeing angel numbers. And I'm here, maybe your future spouse is seeing them too. They could be curious about angel numbers and what it means. You could be as well. Alright, so sorry, let me move up a little. Sorry. Okay. So this is not your spread. This is a reading I was doing for myself. We're gonna go ahead and put the intention. What will the future spouse for pound number one think of them? And how will they describe them to people? I said maybe this will also be my future spouse. Maybe this is my pal. Anyways. Okay, so future spouse of pound number one. What will they think of them? We're gonna click generate. Interesting. So we have the Nine of Cups, King of Swords, the Empress, the Two of Swords, and the Page of Swords. It could be an air sign, or... I mean, I'm seeing I'm seeing earth signs, air signs, water signs. But you don't have to be those signs. Anyways, with the Nine of Cups here, this is about, they see you as someone confident, very proud of their accomplishments. And it can be any sort of accomplishment. It can be, you know, any material accomplishment. I'm hearing, you know, maybe any certificates or degrees you might have earned. Maybe you went to school. Maybe you're going back to school, or even just accomplishments of, you know, of standing tall and being proud of who you are now and all the experiences you've had, you know, not letting anyone bog you down. I also see this card, the Nine of Cups, as someone who could be selling something. You could have your own business and you're very proud of it. You could offer some sort of service, or you're just proud of your work, what you do as a job. Could be an entrepreneur, but they see you as very, very confident and proud, very accomplished. Nine of Cups is about emotional fulfillment. You know, on your own, you've, you know, emotional intelligence in working towards your goals. And with the King of Swords here, this is about being very intellectual. I'm hearing you could be just street smart, school smart, both, or just smart in general. They could see you very intellectual, very confident, and very well spoken. They think you're very respectful and have manners. And this King of Swords is kind of like stoic, very... Maybe they could think you have a... What is it? The RBF? Resting B face. They could find you a little intimidating at first. You know? And here with the sword, they're definitely thinking, you know, you're not one to mess with. You know, I have a sword. Maybe I'm not saying you have a sword like physically, but just, you know, you're not one to mess with. You're not gonna let people cross your boundaries. Maybe you've dealt with people taking advantage of you, and you're not gonna let people do that. And they see that and they appreciate that. Maybe they've had to go through that, and they know that you won't take advantage of them. Because you'll take no BS. Regardless of what you identify as, you know, you're coming up as the King of Swords, just, you know, very intellectual, confident leader. You could have a lot of like goals. You can be into schedules, very strategic. Then we have the Empress. That's, you know, more feminine energy. So maybe you're very balanced in your masculine and feminine energies. The Empress, that's all about... I'm hearing you're like a prize, and I know that sounds like very kind of rude, but they see you as, yeah, like a prize, as, maybe you have a lot of competition. Not you. They're gonna have a lot of competition. There's a lot of people who see you as this empress, this this maybe wifey, hubby, material, very motherly, very maternal, having very nurturing person. They can see you as someone they can have children with. And even if you don't want children, this could be just someone they can see you having pets with or just building with, because that's the empress. They're looking for their empress, their emperor. And the empress is, already the above the queen. So she's working on herself. She's proud of her accomplishments. This is Taurus energy, Earth energy. And I just remembered, if you've watched the Queen Elizabeth Netflix show on Netflix, this reminds me of her, not Queen Elizabeth, what? Queen Charlotte. And it reminds me of her. She had, 15 kids? So they can see themselves having a lot of kids with you. She's very, very confident, very powerful. She's, and she was like 17 or 18. In the show, in that interpretation, and she was very mature, very emotionally mature, and made very wise decisions. So they can see you as that. Just someone full of ideas as well. And here with the Two of Swords, this is someone they're blindfolded, they can't make a decision. So maybe they're gonna hear about you. You guys are gonna talk about your dating experiences and how you might have had a hard time getting out of a relationship. And here with the Page of Swords, this is someone, I'm hearing curious. They can find you as very curious. Very, you're very curious, and I'm hearing, again, intellectual, wanting to learn, a student. We have the King of Swords, so you've gone from the Page of Swords to the King of Swords. You've transformed. I'm being taken to the butterflies behind the King of Swords. You've transformed. You've gone through experiences that you grew from. You took the time, the effort, the responsibility to heal. But it's just the Page of Swords. It reminds me of like a student of life. You're curious. I'm seeing the Hobbit. I'm going on an adventure. So you're always curious, always spontaneous. But he has like a very serious look. So you're not being careless. And again, you're putting boundaries. You're still being responsible, but you're excited to learn about life. Here with the Two of Swords, maybe you've had to choose to be with people who crossed your boundaries, who didn't respect your time or energy. And also choose from careers or situations or jobs. You've had to maybe leave certain situations or jobs. But still, you have your sword, your knowledge, and you're very interested in learning and just facing the world. And I completely forgot about the energy healing. I was just so invested in this story. And as I connected to make this reading, I felt connection to galactic beings. And maybe you've been interested in connecting with your guides and learning about other beings from other planets. Maybe you consider yourself to be a starseed. And I believe most of us are starseeds, and we don't just have one origin. We're old souls. We have been many beings, many forms of energy. Clear your energy. Clear your headspace, your crown chakra, where you get, your connection to God consciousness. You get your ideas. Release maybe tension. I'm gonna go into the solar plexus to give you a confidence boost. Remove any fear, Stockholm syndrome, any doubts that you're not gonna meet this wonderful person that will value you like you value them. Sorry. And I truly believe that we meet our future spouse after learning how to love ourselves, learning self-love. And it's not easy. It's not easy at all. We have to unlearn habits or just ways of living. But they've also had to learn as well. Let me get some water. I'm getting thirsty. Maybe you should drink some water too. Cleanse your energy. Excuse me. We may need to do the throat chakra healing. Excuse me. So, oh, and I forgot I was going to say our higher self. Not sure where I was going with that. But I was going to say that your future spouse, I found a random adjective generator to see how they would describe you. Let's see. How would their future spouse describe pile number 1? Let's see, we have sweet, wary, tranquil, and stable. So they can think that you're a very sweet person. And This is a PG-13 reading, but they're taking me. You know what I mean, sweet. I'm not gonna go into that, guys. Very wary. So you might have gone through experiences that might have made you feel like you have to protect yourself from people. And they're definitely gonna work on gaining your trust. We have Tranquil. Yeah, you're a very calm person, down to earth, grounded. You know, you don't want drama, you don't seek drama. And they like that because maybe they've had to deal with that a lot. You know, you could be introverted or you just like your alone time. You like to go on maybe self-care trips. And stable. So that could be emotionally stable, financially stable. Just and I feel like just stable as, you know, you're content with who you are, what you're doing. 21:21 on the recording time. I've been seeing that a lot. And 12:12. Cool. Anyways. Still doing some solar plexus. Maybe you want to work on building your confidence, you know. And I'm doing that as well. I also want to do a reading for my neurodivergent people with ADD and all that. Because I definitely struggle with procrastination. Referring to myself as lazy, which we're not. Chakra, solar plexus. Reminding ourselves of self-love, self-care. Listening to our bodies when we need to rest and eat. Drink water. This is a reminder to brush your teeth. I know I struggled a lot with that when I was in deep depression. And the universe wants me to remind you that you are very deserving of this beautiful relationship and of all the happiness. Alright, we're gonna come to a close. Oh, sorry. So that was your reading, pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. Let's close our, gently protect and close our chakras, our aura. Asking Archangel Michael to please protect us with this divine energy, blue energy, bubble protection, and asking the violet flame to cast a triangle prism to transmute energies from the inside out. Thank you so much. If you'd like a reading or a healing, my Etsy is down below. Have a blessed day. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at what will your future spouse think of you? What will they describe you as? This is not your spread. We're going to generate 5 cards in a second. So yes, today we're going to take a look at your future spouse, what they think of you, anything that wants to come out, any information. And sorry if I sound a little stuffy. Allergies are definitely affecting me. Alright. And we will also be doing, I'm also going to be offering an energy healing to cleanse your energy, protect your energy, provide you with any energy you may need, with your permission, of course, and the permission of your higher self and spirit team. You can say yes, or you can watch another video, or you can just say no. But your higher self will make sure it is safe for you and for your highest good. So, we'll be, doing the energy healing throughout the reading. See anything that comes up. Alright, I think we may need to take a deep breath. And out. Alright, so pile number 2 and their future spouse. What will their future spouse think of them? Pile number 2, pile number 2. Wow. Okay, so we have the Death card, the Hermit, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see, begin to cleanse our energy, cleanse your energy. Cleanse energy for my collective pile number 2. We have the Death card. So this is a Scorpio card. It could be a Scorpio, a Virgo, a water sign, a fire sign. But this is about, I'm just hearing, like, feeling just very shocking. They find you to be just a very, like, just, maybe you surprised them. You came out of nowhere when, they didn't expect you. And I'm seeing someone just like just looking at you and just amazed. I'm kind of, I've watched the Bridgerton series on Netflix, and kind of like when what's the older brother's name? I forgot his name. Daphne's brother. The one they have a series on. I mean, an episode. How did I forget? I just watched it. Anthony, yeah. Anthony. Of course. So it reminds me of him just being like, yeah, they're taking me to the scene. So he is comes from a very rich family. He is, getting he is getting to the point where he wants to find someone to settle down with, and he's kind of just not going with his emotions. He's just looking for someone who's stable. And I think he was riding his horse one morning by himself, and then all of a sudden someone riding a horse like startles him and rides next to him, and they kind of have a race, and he doesn't know who this is. He's just like, well, who is this random person on a horse? I'm assuming he wants to race. And then the other rider, they end up, I think winning the race. Like, they just stop at one point, and she takes off her hood, and it's this very beautiful lady, and he's just like, whoa, who are you? And it's just he is very excited and tries to get to know her, and she's kind of like, no, I'm not. I don't want anyone to see me here. I'm not supposed to be here. So that might be, in interaction with you guys. You might have liked your interaction with them, but you're kind of on your own. You're working on yourself. Maybe you're a little busy, but they're just very interested in you. Just shocked at first, and just very excited and intrigued by who you are, because this is in like the the time period of the 1800s, and women, you don't really see women like going out without permission, and she's over here breaking all the rules, and she's a very strong person. What was her name? Kate. They end up falling in love, but it's kind of like enemies to lovers, but just like enemies with a lot of like tension, like intimate tension, and that there could be like a lot of tension between you two. But she's very strong-willed. They can see as a very strong person, very intimidating person. She's very well-spoken, very smart, and very responsible and goal-oriented. Not afraid to be alone. And they could really love this about you, because I'm hearing very different. You're very different to women, or I'm saying women, but it could be anyone. People they've met, your future spouse has met, and because in this time period, he's usually used to girls just throwing themselves at him because they're a very popular, wealthy family, and she's doing quite the opposite. And so yeah, you can find just this strong force, surprising force in their life. It came out of nowhere, very intimidating, very powerful. Yeah, very powerful, from this death card. Who has transformed, who has risen from their experiences. Kate definitely went through a lot and became this very strong person. And I see that also with this Hermit card. It's a very wise person. I guess he is very wise. Maybe like your alone time, with Kate, she's not afraid to be alone. She was determined to not look for a suitor for herself, but only for her sister. So you enjoy being by yourself. You enjoy your singlehood. You're very wise. You've learned from your experiences. This very strong person. This hermit is on top of a mountain, so I see you with so much potential, but already working on the potential. Very powerful person. Clear some energy. We have the Ace of Cups in the middle here. That's, I don't know, I love this card. It just reminds me of a very ethereal, romantic garden. The fountain. With a fountain. That's all about emotional. It's something like a very strong romance. They feel a lot of romance towards you. Just very romantic. They see you as very romantic as well. I'm being taken to the scene where, so I don't want to spoil it though. I'm not going to spoil it. So basically there's a scene where Anthony has, I'm not going to say why, but he has a panic attack. And Kate is very confused. She doesn't know why, the backstory or whatnot. But either way, she calms him down. She grabs his hand and she calms him down. So you're very nurturing, you're very loving. And they like that in a partner, someone who's able to feel safe with. They love that they're able to feel safe with you, be vulnerable with you, and they like that you're vulnerable and not afraid of your emotions, of expressing your emotions. And I'm just feeling that this is going to be very romantic, full of love, emotions, being taken to this stuff. It's very divinely guided connection. You know, your guides are gonna bring you two together. It's just gonna be this beautiful, beautiful time. And then we have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands, this is someone who is planning. They're looking at what they already have established. They literally have the world in their hands. They can see you as someone who knows that they can do anything, is confident, and they're planning and working towards their goals. You know, they're not impulsive, just acting on random impulses. And I mean, that could be fine, but I feel like you like to plan first, see your plans, plan A, plan B, solutions, problems that could arise and whatnot, having backup plans and whatnot, but already having the world in your hands. That's all your potential. That's, you know, the world is your oyster, and you know that. They love that about you. You're just, you know what you are wanting to create. I don't know, I'm just feeling just very confident, very goal-oriented, motivated, passion, all this passion for what you love, for life, zest for life. And Spirit is saying, if you're not there, if you don't feel like you're there, you're gonna be there. You're working towards it. You know, healing is not linear at all. And your future spouse definitely knows that as well. Yeah, here with the Wheel of Fortune, that's about you know, you're a good person and you have good luck because you're a good person. You can see it's like a lucky charm, and they could be a lucky charm too because you guys try to have, you know, maybe have moral standards, and know that, you know, you reap what you sow. And here with the Wheel of Fortune just being taken like a fair, like a game at a fair. They can see you as a prize, like they won. And this is like a divine game, a heavenly game. They won the jackpot with you. And I don't mean it in like in a bad way, like, oh, like your trophy. But they're just very grateful for you. And you're very powerful, very protected as well. And seeing here with the little these figures here, they have books, so you might like to read. You're very studious. You may go to school. You may want to go to school. You've gone to school. You just like to read or learn about what you love. Alright. Clear the headspace, clear the solar chakra, solar plexus. So we're going to take a look at 4 maybe adjectives they could describe you as. Let's see. Pound number 2. Deft, quiet, delicate, flashy. I have no idea what deft means. 1 second. Deft. Oops, that's not what I meant. No. deft. Oh, okay, means neatly skillful and quick in one's movement. Demonstrating skill and cleverness. You can see he's very skilled, very clever. Like, even if you don't know something, you don't know how to do something, you're a quick learner, or you're eager to learn. And maybe you've had to, adapt to certain situations to life. In life, I could see you as being quiet. Maybe you're very observant. You could be very maybe you just like to observe and feel out your environment. I'm hearing you move in silence. We have delicate. You see you maybe I'm hearing dainty, so you could be dainty. And then they could just read you as someone they want to protect. We have flashy, so maybe you like to wear flashy clothing, or clothing that stands out, or you just like to wear things that make you confident, and they love that about you. And yeah, let's go back to our cards. Overall, just a very, very powerful person. The Death card, that's all about transformation. Alright, so we're going to close down your healing, your reading. I'm going to take some deep breaths. You can close down your reading. Do some final touches to your energy fields according to your higher self, what the universe has for you. Alright, we're going to close down your energy, your chakras. So we can protect them. Reminding you to connect to Mother Gaia whenever you want. Closing down your chakras. Gently, not closing them, but just balancing them. Asking Archangel Michael to protect us, protect our energy, our aura, this divine light. Peace and thank you. And asking the violet flame to protect us with a triangle prism to transmute energies from the inside out. Give thanks. Thank you, higher self. Thank you, spirit team of my collective. Thank you, universe. And I hope this reading was helpful. If you'd like a reading, my Etsy is down below. Thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day.